Hi, one forum is brings you the best. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Your comment and all likes will be highly appreciated. Yes, today we take a look at the case involving that is a trial involving Julius Malema and his bodyguard. What is it about? It's all about the illegal display of firearm right in public domain, which is said to be against the law. Now he's on trial and facing critical trial for him to be sentenced or not to be sentenced. That one is based on the court. Today they are supposed to make their closing argument, but that wasn't the case. The case has been re-adjourned again to 23rd of January 2024. This is something that happened about 6 years ago, specifically 2018, when they were celebrating their 5th anniversary, that is of the EFF. And unfortunately, on that occasion, Julius Malema went there with a gun that he brandished around, yes, which is against the law, because once you do that, you are endangering the life of the other people or people around you once it's in the public domain. But Julius Malema, when the case was called some time ago, this whole thing started 2022. It was 2022 that specifically March, the AfriForum, together with some other groups, they put a case together and felt that no, Julius Malema has to be brought to book because that thing that he did seems or is illegal. Yes, they were definite that it's illegal. He also made an attempt to let a case to be maybe dismissed totally based on lack of evidence. But at the end, the court is saying that no, this case has a merit. It has to travel through the wheel of justice. So till today, the case is still on. The other day, Julius Malema was in court and he told all of us that the gun that he used that day wasn't a real gun, but a toy gun. He even brought a gun to court. We all saw the gun, but it's for the court to determine whether it's the right gun or not the right gun. All manner of people were brought, the forensic experts and other people, those that are experts in guns and other things, security experts came around and gave testimony, or testified. And also some other 19 witnesses were presented. Yes, 19 witnesses from the side of government. When it's about criminality or criminal case, it's the state that prosecutes the case. No matter any crime that you commit, whether even if you try to commit anything that is against even yourself, it's the case or it's something or it's a crime that you are committing against the state. That is why most of criminal cases have to be presented or prosecuted by the state. So this very one is Julius Malema versus the state. Though AfriForum and some other groups are behind it and are the ones that filed for the case to be called, is about Julius Malema and the state, because once it's a crime or something criminal, it's the state that will surely prosecute that. So they brought the 19 witnesses, and some time ago, somewhere in September, Julius Malema here, they alleged or they brought the case, that is counter case that no, this whole thing is something that they don't have any sufficient evidence for him to be prosecuted together with his bodyguard. So the case to be dismissed. But unfortunately for him, his filing or his appeal rather was dismissed and the case is allowed to go on and it's still going on. Today they went to court to make their closing argument. When you talk about a closing argument, that's your final argument for the case to be adjudicated over or for judgment to be passed. But it has been adjourned again to 23rd of January 2025. We are talking about next year. These whole case have been like an albatross around the neck of Julius Malema. He himself said that this is something political. Yeah, but I want to say for a father, when you are a political entity or political animal or political actor, definitely anything that you do in public domain will be under a very serious scrutiny. That is why once you are out there as a public figure, you need to conduct yourself well so that you not find yourself in a pot of soup like this as he is now. You can complain and say whatever that you want to say, because once you do something, you are a political figure or actor, you do something, everyone will be against you or will be for you, depending on how good or bad the whole thing is. So once the thing seems to be something that is allegedly to be illegal or for you not to do, definitely the court will take action against you. That's exactly what is happening. We only hope that one day all these cases will be adjudicated over. And one funny thing or one very funny or unfortunate aspect is his bodyguard happened to be a white. This is a guy that always speaks about racism and things like that. He's not all that good with the white people because always accuse them of taking their lands and things like that. He's not all that good with them. That is why even the DA that is white dominated, he's not all that good with that. But we are all seeing, finally, we are all seeing that his bodyguard happened to be a white and this prosecution is going on. We leave that to the court to adjudicate over. But per all the evidence is that 19 people that have been called to testify against him or to be the witnesses. Yes, he is saying that all this thing is political. But let's pray that everything will be done so that he will also be free. When he's guilty, he'll be prosecuted. When he's not guilty, he'll be acquitted and discharged. That is what we hope for. But there shouldn't be anything like vindictive, or there should be anything like witch hunting or whatever it is. Yes, he claimed that the gun that he presented was just a toy gun. He brought it to court. Here we all saw it. But it's for the court to say that this is a right or real gun or not a real gun. So sometimes, once you're a political actor, all the time, not sometimes, but all the time, you have to be very careful whatever that you do out there, because anything that you do will be used to judge you as they are judging him now. So we are all waiting comfortably and relaxing that 23rd, everything will be done, the closing agreement and things will be done, and judgment will be passed in his favor or against him. That one is for the court to do. That is why when you are a politician or you are a very serious political animal or actor out there, you have to conduct yourself well. We'll keep our eye on this very story. It has been dragging for some time now, since 2022. You know, this whole incident happened in 2018, but AfriForum, together with some organizations, took him to court in March 2022, and the case is still on. You know, when it comes to the judiciary, when it comes to court cases, it can drag as long as it is. They will handle it a bit by bit. That is why we always say that the wheel of justice grinds slowly. But we hope and pray that this will come to the end so that Julius Malema will also have a sound sleep. He was in court today. We all saw him in court today. You can see that this is a worried and lonely person. Yes, he's been tortured for so long, mentally, psychologically. Why? Because he's going through a lot before this court case is also on him and hanging on him like an albatross. I know Vera is praying that this will come to an end so that he also be free. We wish him well. We want him around because he deserves to be part of the political history of South Africa. Please, for more about discussions and analysis like this, kindly subscribe to this channel when it comes to politics of Africa and historical antecedents. When it comes to crime and security, we'll be right here to analyze and present everything to you. Please, as always, your comments and your likes will be highly appreciated. Kindly subscribe to this channel, One Forum News. Thank you so much.